Hello, beautiful, blessed souls. How y'all doing? Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. We'd love for you to be part of our soul tribe and our loving vibe. If you're returning sub, thank you so much for all your love, your likes, your subs, your comments, the sense of community on our channel. It really warms my heart from the bottom of my heart for all of your trust, and I love you all so very much. I channel all my energy in a journal each day. I strictly flip the cards out of my own entertainment purposes. The cards always resonate with the energy in my journal. I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number, and I predominantly channel masculine energy. I'm a twin that's back in physical reunion with my twin after going through a physical separation on Earth or 3D world. So I'm just a messenger on this journey, our path of life, to spread messages through journaling, through energy, and through our music. So I'm going to get started. Lots of crazy things, always crazy. And just to give you a flavor, this is what was written today. I always just go over a few things, leave a lot of it out, because it never ceases to amaze me how this resonates with my journal. So I'm going to go over some of the key messages for you. And these are delivered to me daily. And I believe these messages are firmly meant for you. So I've been seeing the number 1111, 111. If that's for you, take what resonates and pack away what doesn't. Not everything is going to resonate. Seeing a ladybug, a dragonfly, and blue jay. And all 3 of them represent communication and good luck and all sorts of prosperity. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I have this thing, and so I go through this pretty rigorous meditation process in the morning, and it involves journaling, and it involves Epsom salt meditation bath, and then I come and do the messages for you. Why is that? Because I have to clear the energy after I channel the energy, if that makes any sense. And sometimes twins are highly empathic. So you're like an energy sponge. You take on all of this energy. And just to give you an example, yesterday, my beloved and I, we went to a fair, a mac and cheese and butter tart fair. It's maybe a Canadian thing, I don't know. And when we both came home, we were so physically and emotionally exhausted. There was thousands and thousands of people there, and we just absorb all of this energy. And it's like you're an energy sponge, and there's energy vampires. They're just taking your good energy. We were standing in lineups, and for some reason, people always wanted to come between us and other people. So I was saying that to my beloved. I'm like, they always come to us for some reason, like we're a magnet, just because of our sheer loving energy. So sometimes you may feel that. That's a message there. I have past life. I have pay attention to your thoughts. Some of you need to change some habits. I don't know who this is meant for. Because if you're stuck in the same old patterns, you're not going to have that abundance or that illumination, that light within. I have inner light. Pay attention to your thoughts. I might have said that already. Some of you have had extreme anxiety. That may not even be your own anxiety. It could be coming from your twin and or other people. Because as I alluded to, you're very empathic. And I feel this is more masculine energy than feminine energy. They're feeling the sense of loneliness. So they're missing you, feminine energy. And the last thing that I have, well, there's so much more. Actually, there's one specific message I want to read from my journal. Some of you have had some extreme digestive upset. So I don't want to get into the logistics of it, but you just have digestive upset. That's your sacral chakra. It's your second chakra of the 7, and it's blocked. And as a result of that, it's the ability to accept change, but maybe there's some changes that you need to make that you're not accepting. And you have to take responsibility for that. And also it could be causing some creative blocks. So I have a sacral chakra video, meditation video. Just listen to it. Even if it's for 10 minutes, you'd be surprised how quickly that can help you drain and unblock your sacral chakra. It also governs the sex organs as well. So sexual fulfillment, but creativity is what I'm getting here. Some creative blocks and or the inability to make some changes, some habits, some bad habits. And the one message that I have here at the bottom is okay, here it is. We should be following the path of the heart as opposed to the path of destructive thought and consequent and consistently live in the past. It's okay to visit from time to time, but do not let it define you. Define you. But to let it define you confines you. Sorry, sometimes I can't even read my own writing. I go so quickly, and I firmly believe some beautiful force takes over my pen when I am doing my journal. So don't let the past define you, it confines you, is the message. So as I said, I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. Do them strictly out of my own entertainment, pictorial purposes, whatever it may be. I like to be known as a messenger, not a card reader, even though they are cards. These are cards that my beloved and I designed based on our journeys, and if it's 4, I'll take it. Yeah, so what's in the masculine's heart space? If they could say anything. Love it so much. And I'm going to ask for 2 cards, please. I cannot believe this. Okay. And beautiful. Current heart space as of the moment. We live in the moment. Unconditional love. The masculine energy has unconditional love. They know what unconditional love is, and they know that you spark that unconditional love within them. Feminine energy. They've never ever felt love like this before. It's troubling and confusing to them. But this unconditional love is lasting love. It doesn't go away. And sometimes we get caught in the confines of our own love and our own conditions that we don't realize that this is a soul bond so deep that it can't be severed. And they have unconditional love for you. You came into each other, and whatever mechanism you came to each other, and you gave each other this beautiful, beautiful gift of unconditional love. And they know that you are the one. So it's beautiful. Soulmate, twin flame love. There's this confusion out there, and some of the masculine energy is getting mixed messages from others, parasites, saying that this is not twin flame, this is soulmate love. This is what I really struggle with. When I was in separation with my twin, I was missioned and commissioned to give messages, because I, like you, if you're in physical separation with no contact, was navigating that journey in separation and getting all of this mixed emotion. When I endeavored the journey, I thought my twin was my soulmate. Like, you don't even know what the word twin flames are. Even though it's trending out there in the world, it is not a very nice journey sometimes. It can be just excruciating. But the masculine energy is getting some false information. And if you're listening, masculines, please follow the voice in the light within you and your inner guide, your gut. This is truly your twin. And sometimes when we come into each other in physical form, physical essence of each other, instinctively you think it's your soulmate. And I know from one's journey, that's what I was saying to anyone who would listen. Oh, he's my soulmate, I've been waiting for him my entire life. And then I graduated to twin flame. So there's a little bit of confusion there, and it's beautiful. But they know that it's unconditional love. They'll come to it when they're meant to come to it in divine time. all of the information, the infinite wisdom, the vision, the prophecy, knowledge, whatever it may be, it comes in divine time. And you come together in divine time. It's divinely orchestrated by God. It's not a coincidence. It truly, truly isn't. And if you have been blessed with this connection, unconditional love, what a gift that you've been given. So beautiful. Kundalini activation. I almost want to call it Kundalini or Kundalini, however you say it. You say tomato, I say tomato. Activation is almost like Kundalini psychosis. And what do I mean by that? When you come into each other, you abruptly awaken each other. And you go through all of these energy, I want to call them energy sources within your body, and you open them all up. And that is part of the awakening. But during that, I want to say psychosis is because at sometimes you feel crazy and you feel like a sense of psychosis. Like, what is going on, because it's happening so quickly and it's happening so rapidly. But the masculine energy is going through a complete Kundalini awakening. And you do that for each other. And just with that one caveat, I don't know who this is meant for. I'm merely just a messenger here. There is some blockages in the sacral causing digestive upset, severe digestive upset, and it's just recommended that you clear that and unblock it. You open and unblock, and sometimes it's even who you surround you with or your inability to change some habits. So that's where they're at. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And if they could say anything, doing something a little bit different today, because when I was meditating in the bath, I was told to do this, and I do not argue. I just learned to stop doing that. The freakiest thing happened to me on Friday. So when I do my videos, I upload them, and then I put titles. And I put one title originally, and I'm like, no, it's too long. I'll shave it down. I'll do this title. Well, I'm watching something. I'm looking at my phone or whatever, and I see the one title, and then I go on my laptop, and it just went back to the original title that I put. And I said that to my beloved. I'm like, I've got proof. Like, this stuff just happens, and I'm like, okay, fine, that's the title that needs to be there. I'm just going to leave it there. But it just changed on its own about 7 or 8 hours after the fact. So I guess I gotta not argue, because that's those are the lessons I have to learn. Okay, so if the masculine energy could say anything to the beautiful feminine, what would it be? And I'm gonna ask for 4 cards, please. So this is for you, beautiful. And thank you so much. I cannot believe this. Okay. Mystery. There's an element of mystery, okay, with your divine masculine, and your divine masculine wants you to know that they know that they are your divine masculine. They have their free will right now, and they're navigating the journey with their free will, and you can't force their will. And they want you to know that it's tough, it's difficult, it's excruciating, but they know. And there is an element of mystery around your masculine energy, because if you are twin souls and you are in physical separation with 0 contact, there is naturally that element of mystery there. And you are curious and you're wondering, what are they up to? They're healing with their free will, and they are doing what they're meant to be doing. And even when you came into each other, there was an element of mystery. That's your divine masculine protecting you. Masculine energy is very protective energy, and they are protecting the most beautiful love of their life without even realizing it. A lot of it is done without either one of you realizing it. And there's some things that they could not tell you, but they couldn't tell you because it was just sheerly out of protection. And feminine energy, you may feel that. There's some mystery. When it's meant to be in that right time, you will get the answers. But for now, it's your own protection. And they know. And they want you to know. And I don't know who this is for, but I wrote this in my journal, and there's so much there that it's hard for me to go through it, but this is exactly the message. They have free will, and they have free will to do as they're meant to do, and you cannot force the will of someone else. And yeah, it's a message. I don't know who that's for, and to go within and go and find that inner light within you, and find your truths, going within yourself. Maybe the bad habits, I don't know where this bad habits is coming from today, is maybe you're listening to the voice of others. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm just a messenger here, but the truth is always within you. And where you're going to find your truth is sometimes you'll find it in extreme darkness. When you're at the lowest point, that's when the truth comes, because it's almost like when you're awakening, you have to get to that darkness to get to the truth. Or the much nicer way to do it is through clearing the junk garbage of your thoughts through meditation and merely just breathing. And when you do and go within, you're going to get that wisdom and that truth. And some of you are doubting this journey. That divine masculine card is telling you that this is your journey, and just to go within and come to your truths, because that soulmate card came out earlier, and there may be some confusion for both. So there's some form of interference, and regrettably, people just want, people, that have, I want to say, soul challenges, really don't like to see that unconditional love and that bond that can never be severed. So, different type of message. If they could say anything, what would it be? I cannot believe this. Okay. I'm going to ask for one card. Thank you. So, beautiful message. You're only going to get beautiful messages here. I cannot wait to explore the world together. And that's exactly it. They want you to know that. There is an element of mystery there. They are navigating the journey the way they're meant to navigate the journey, and sometimes it's a mystery, but they can't wait. And I love it. And I'm ending all karmic cycles that don't fulfill my soul. That's exactly it. There's changes, and sometimes it's called complacency. What is complacency? We're comfortable. And sometimes just being comfortable is not always right. And they're making that change. Karmic cycles that don't fulfill my soul. And karmic cycles can be all sorts of things. Addiction, family, job, friends. Whatever's not fulfilling their soul, they're ending it. And the wisdom is coming within. It just comes naturally. You're looking around when you're awakening. You want everything to be removed that is no longer giving you that solitude or that inner guidance and peace. And I love it. Totally resonates with the loneliness that I talked about in my journal. I wish you were here next to me. I miss you. They're lonely. They miss you. This is a soul journey. Sometimes it's hard to differentiate between your soul and your ego, because the ego always wants to kick in. And that's why it's a journey about rebirth and resurrection. And the dragonfly is very, very significant to that. It's you die and you rebirth, you die and you rebirth. And it's an evolution until eventually you just do not allow that ego to rule your world. And they miss you like crazy. And they're seeing the signs and the synchronicity. So they're seeing all of these things, numbers, songs, just even images of you, like from the back. They're like, oh, that looks like my twin. And then like there's so much right now just coming towards them. And they realize that these are no coincidences. And when this stuff occurs, that's the awakening, because you notice them. They've been happening your entire life while you've been walking and navigating this world. But it's when you awaken that you'll actually notice them. And they're seeing that and they're awakening, and it's beautiful. And the more frequent the signs and the synchronicity, the closer you are to reuniting in this world. And I love it all so much. So what is the overall energy of this beautiful connection? And someone had asked, I don't know if these were the cards in particular, what cards? These are cards we created. We have other decks, spare decks, but they were insanely expensive. Sorry, 2 cards keep falling out, and I just don't feel right about charging people. Cannot believe this. Okay. Such a beautiful message. Always communication. I have it written down. Communication is on the forefront right now. It's been in the energy field for weeks. Communication is coming, but don't always look for it in the form of a text message from your twin or a knock on the door. It could come from God, divine, our creator, universe, however you resonate. And it's very powerful communication, and that could be communication within yourself. But there is very, very, very important communication coming. And it's just been like every single day I've been writing in my journal, every single day. So it means that it's imminent, it's here. And whatever form it may be in, it could be a spiritual animal, it could be anything. Don't overlook it. That's communication to you. Ghosted. I feel sometimes, and this message is for who it's meant to be, when you come into physical and on this earth, which is always, even though it seems like it's one of the worst things at the time, you know, when you're going through this physical separation and not understanding what this journey is about. And for many of you, you are ghosted. I don't know why this happens. I merely just a messenger, but I feel it's meant. You go your separate on your separate paths, ultimately leading back to the path of each other. But some of you feel like you're speaking to a ghost, and you're like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm speaking to a ghost, someone or something, you know, this person doesn't even exist. I'm losing my marbles. I'm tired of loving this ghost. And again, I don't know. These messages come. It's not a ghost. It's tough. You go through ups and downs on this journey, and it's a soul, and it's a past life connection, and it's just the evolution of the journey, unfortunately. And they're not a ghost. And some of you are feeling like, what am I even wasting my time in? Ghost, karmic cycles, karmic partner. Yeah, they're ending karmic partnerships, and it's a lot of it. There was a lot of explosions over the weekend. Again, these are timeless. It's whenever you stumble across them, but just there has been blow-ups, endings, and partnerships ending, and this karmic partner is one of the largest interferences, obviously, in this connection. But karmic partners, believe it or not, are meant to teach you lessons. And the masculine energy has fulfilled their, I want to add a soul contract or lessons here. And they're moving on. And they have had these epiphanies. And they're looking and saying, what? And, what has been going on in my life? Like, how could I be so blind? But now they see. And they're navigating their journey. And it is a soul-searching journey. It is about finding who you're truly meant to be, what your soul purpose here is on life, and just searching until you find your inner authenticity. And you're both searching. But there's you're searching for your own inner truth and your inner authenticity, and you're searching for each other. And essentially, you're one soul split into two bodies. And then when you come into each other, you have that, you merge. And then you go off and do the soul-searching journey. And ultimately, if it is meant to be, and both of you do that harmonious work and get that harmonious balance with unconditional love, you will inevitably end up back together. So that's overall energy. Feel like today, what do I want to do? No, I'm gonna do energy. So I'm just gonna, these are energy oracle, and I just feel like they just call to me. So this is again another message of overall energy, just a different type of picture, message, whatever, however you resonate. And I'm gonna ask for 4 cards. It's 4, I'll take it. It's not. Ask for 4 cards, please. Ask for 2 cards. That's 2, I'll take them. Okay, so very beautiful. 41 is your 7th chakra. It's your crown chakra. It's located at the top of the head. It covers the pineal gland in the upper brain, and when developed, it brings knowledge, wisdom, understanding, spiritual connection, and bliss. And that's basically what I was alluding to. A soul coming to your inner wisdom, knowledge. Many of you are. And that's beautiful. Because when you do, you come to all of this beauty within, the light within, the love, and it just emanates. It emanates from you. You're a radiant glow of love. And it's about a journey of love. It truly is. And I just feel like in every message, I have this message. And I don't know why, and I don't know who it's intended for. And if it helps one person, then I've done what I've set out to do as a messenger here. There are some parasites out there that are giving you incorrect information. Please be careful. Your crown, your wisdom, your knowledge is amplified right now, and trust your gut. There's people on this journey that just consistently want to interfere. Victory in all sorts of good ways. Communication, victory, beauty. After all, the pathways and the doorways of one door opening, another closing, and all of this, you finally getting that wisdom, that knowledge, that love. It's victory. It truly is, regardless of whether you believe it or not. Because when you come to your inner authenticity, your self-love, you realize that you can live your life just fine on this earth with your twin in physical separation because you've broken free, you've surrendered, you know that this is a love, and you're always energetically connected. And when you're living your best life, and that's the victory. And, always pining over your twin and focusing on the physical separation is inviting that into your life. Believe it or not. Just live your best life. Patience. There's a little clock there close to the heart, number 16, and it's patience. And the divine timing card came out. This is a journey of patience, and faith and love and forgiveness, and just have patience. And it's about free will too. You may have this well, I'm doing everything I need to do. I'm awakening. I'm going through Kundalini, psychosis, whatever it may be. Why are they not? Well, you don't know that for sure, especially if you're going through physical separation with zero contact or ghosting or whatever it may be. You don't know. And there's always that element of mystery there. You don't know how much they love you. They do. It is at a soul level, which sometimes is invisible, and you just know in your heart. And just please have the patience, because it's so easy to just say, screw it, I'm done, and then fall back into old patterns and old cycles. And then, your twin is always there with you. Always, 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 always. And if you fall back into old patterns, then chances are you're not going to navigate to each other in the 3D. So, cornucopia, don't want to say any more about this. Number 11, this is the twin flame card of the deck, of this particular deck. So, for some of you that are doubting this, God love your soul, your beauty, and it is tough. But this is a message for you, that if you're doubting whether this is a soulmate, the soulmate card came out earlier, this is your twin soul. So that's what I have for you today. I'm going to give you one loving message, or tonight, or whatever it may be, today, tonight, afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you may be. This is for you. And I'm going to ask for one card, please. Thank you so much. Your love is like a burst of sunshine on a cloudy day. Your smile is imprinted in my heart. Your beauty reflected by the stars. Your essence is the air I breathe. Exactly. And that's unconditional love. And your love is a burst of sunshine. That's what I just said minutes ago. You radiate. You have this radiation around yourself, and you don't even realize that. You're a magnet. A love magnet. Just because of that love that you emanate and that light that you emanate inside. You're beautiful, all of you, and I love it all so much. So again, I truly want to thank you all for the love, the likes, the comments, the subs. If any of this resonates, kindly just hit the thumbs up, notification bell, and comment. We love to hear your comments. Have a beautiful day, blessed souls.